Welcome back, Ohio State fans, Biyyek Shies fans, as we are back now for the next Big Challenge, the Big Ten Championship versus UCLA. Can Biyyek Shies get it done for the second year in a row? We'll find out.
They open the conference championship game with a pass. Swarm with a pass rush.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
The receiver grabs it. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. It's third down, opening drive in this conference championship game. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Setting the tone early. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's the spin move. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He'll throw it now. Makes the grab along the sideline, goes out of bounds, and it is a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Design quarterback run. Great move there. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
On the move now. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think the drop back here really fools his defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
With halftime, the 2-score lead, Biyyek now at the chance in the 2nd half with a stop to set this game apart, to end the game with this drive, to stop any chances of comeback. He can do the impossible. 2 straight Big Ten championships and a spot in the playoffs. Let us
catch
know.
and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
This is one of the benefits of having this spread attack. You get 4 verts downfield and let the quarterback find the weakness in the defense. And here, he finds a mismatch with his go-to receiver for a nice play.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got the 1st and still going. Quick juke to get free. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Here comes the bunch formation. Sticking with the running game. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's the thing. If you
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear, right down the middle, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Here comes a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Makes the grab. It's Roberts. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this aggressive nature is...
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today.
With the blowout, it is now certain Ohio State will win the Big Ten Championship. Congratulations, Biyyek Shies, on your accomplishment. 2 straight Big Ten championships in a row.
Guys in the country, but with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Now we come to the first round of the playoffs, or the second round, that's the bye. The Rose Bowl versus Miami. Can Biyyek Shies show that he's still got? We'll find out in his final games played.
They start this playoff game with a pass. Looking deep in the very first play. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at midfield. Who's in the clear? Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
The game has started close. Can the Buckeyes and Biyyek Shies keep this up? They are now down by 6 points. They need to score again. This game is coming down to the wire in the first half. Will the second half be different?
Now they call a run. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. It's the 2-minute timeout what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Daniel. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Daniel. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't.
Major 4th down now. This could be a momentum changer for the rest of the game. Biyyek gets the 4th down conversion.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout taken on defense. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down there.
Now, that screen play can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniel. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. So just one play, they're just shy of midfield now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a hit, but lets it fly. What a grab by the junior.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. They're able to get him down. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Pass interference. Offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always...
Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now. But they were back. Running back with the football. Breaks free. Powering through a tackle. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Can they cash in this opportunity? First down and goal from the 3. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they put 6 more on the board.
Mostly out of reach. Biyyek will make sure that it stays that way. He only has a quarter and a minute and a half left. Can he keep this clock going? Down by 2 scores, he will need to.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The back's got it. Tackle, but first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So second down after the incompletion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the catch downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The back's got it again. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grinding away on the ground. Fighting him off. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. It's a run. Running back's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense is still clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Handoff here from the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. Picks up the first, looking for more. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
Here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They'll give it to the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's a fumble behind the line. The ball bounces out of bounds. The offense keeps possession and no loss of yardage on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello, sports fans. Unfortunately, the last two games of Biyyek did not make it in post-production. He did win the championship, beating two teams on the way there. They weren't even close games, so it wouldn't matter too much, unfortunately. But that is how it ends. We will now go on to the NFL portion of this mockumentary, as Biyyek now attempts to get drafted and win the Super Bowl. Thank you for attending.